is my friend Neda. No other context. We're at a party right now, but I gotta do VEDA, so we're gonna do VEDA. We want to talk about how... No. Neda wants to talk... Neda wants to talk about...
I'm just there because, for beauty.
Say it.
Okay, we're talking about Grace and Frankie.
Why are we talking about Grace and Frankie?
Because it's a great show.
Why do we know that it's a great show?
Because we watch it.
Yes, and we watch it together. We only ever watch Grace and Frankie together. I think there was maybe one episode where I awkwardly was like, Neda, I really want to watch it. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I haven't forgiven you for that.
It's good to know now, on camera.
We should tell them about the premise of the show.
Every time we watch this show, I mean, I don't know about you, but I personally am mind blown at how this is possible. Because the show is about these two couples where they're friends, I guess they've been friends for years, 20 plus years, whatever. But what no one knows, other than, the people who are doing it, is that the two males in the couples have been in love with each other for 20 plus years. 20 plus years, like?
I think more than that. No?
Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first episode is they sit down with their wives at a dinner. Okay, and then they just let their wives know, it's like, listen, we're breaking up with you and we're getting together with each other.
Great.
They're like 70 years old. That's how the show starts.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, I don't think I would have enjoyed it if I watched it by myself, as much as I do because I watch it with you.
Because, I'm great.
No. It's because... It's not because Neda is great.
It's part of the reason.
It is a huge reason.
Yes.
Because, it is fun to talk to someone else about what you're watching, and it's really fun to just be like, oh my god, to not just your screen, but to an actual person. But also because we have to space it out.
Yeah, it's also the show that we bonded over. It was like one of the
yeah, and every time the new season comes up, we're like, yes, time to watch it. I don't know if you remember this, but last year for VEDA, for one of the days, I was vlogging. I was like, okay, now I'm doing this, now I'm doing that.
Like, I'm gonna watch Grace and Frankie with me.
Yeah. Also, the fun thing is that I think now when we watch TV shows, we're used to binging 10 episodes in a row. But because we're watching it together, there's hype every time before we watch the episode and before we can see it together. Neda thinks I'm like Frankie.
Oh my god. She is like the younger version of Frankie. It's ridiculous. The things she does, the things she says, her ideas, everything. She's just Frankie.
Thank you.
Yeah. She's a great character. So.
But there's so many parts of the show that just make you think and are so interesting, because it's like, one, if you get married and you've been married for 50 years, you don't expect your husband to leave you for his business partner.
But it can happen.
Yes. Apparently it can happen. And there are so many things that just keep happening. And it's like, wow, there's never a point in your life that you could just stop and be like, okay, check. We're done.
Yeah.
Happy. It is over. Because you could have a successful career, successful home life, have a great marriage. Because Frankie and her husband.
Yeah, they were great together.
They were great together.
Yeah.
They loved each other.
Yeah.
He just wasn't, attracted to her.
At least not anymore.
No, but yeah, the show brings up a lot of interesting points that you won't think of otherwise. They even said it at some point. If the men were cheating on their wives with women, everyone would be mad at them.
Yeah.
But because they were cheating on their wives with men, and they've been in the closet for their whole lives, it was suddenly supposed to be celebrated and suddenly supposed to be okay. Strange. Can we talk about the therapist scene?
Which one?
When the gay couple is having marital issues.
Oh yeah.
Tell them.
Yeah. So basically, what happens is, was it open marriage or divorce? Which one?
Open marriage.
Okay. Because I'm pretty sure someone else
You won't suggest divorce as a solution for your marriage.
Yes, you can.
That's not a solution.
It is a solution.
It's the giving up.
No, you can, divorce each other and then, chill.
But you won't be married.
Yeah,
you're not solving.
You fix the problem.
No,
fix the problem.
No. That's when.
The problem. Listen. The problem was marriage, and then marriage was no more.
Yes.
So then we don't have a problem anymore.
No, but the problem was not marriage. They had an issue inside the marriage. If you have an issue inside the marriage and you take off the outside part of it, which is the marriage,
or you just remove the whole problem in its entirety.
Okay, so Neda suggests if you are having marital issues, just get divorced.
Basically, the scene was the first thing that this therapist suggests was marriage. An open relationship.
Yeah, imagine that's the first thing she suggested.
Yeah.
We were just relaxedly watching this television show. Relaxedly, we just sat down and she's like, have you thought of an open marriage? It's like, girl, That is literally not the first thing you're supposed to suggest. Like, we've both done rotations in psychiatry. Like, we like understand a little. Not even. We're basic people. Like, you're not supposed to. That's not the first solution to any problem. Like, have you tried a three-way?
See, it could be a solution to a problem.
Depends on the problem.
Not the best solution.
I mean, your solution was just to get divorced.
My solution was better, I think.
Because if they get divorced, they'll realize that they don't want to be
You
divorced.
know, if I was a
and then
therapist, you know, and I wanted to like have fun, you know, it's been a boring, long day, you know.
Just tell people to get divorced. Okay, Neda
Yeah,
will
'cause
not
they
be a
listen to-
therapist.
Because they listen to me, you know, like I have all the power.
But then all you get is like the stories that they tell you. So you give them more issues and they'll still talk to you about their
Ooh,
issues.
I haven't thought about that.
The solution
you
for
fix-
you. No, but that's when the problem is your problem. But much like you told me that I should just get divorced if I ever have a marital issue, I'm telling you, don't become a therapist. So you don't have to deal with these dumb problems.
True. Yeah, I'll consider that.
Okay.
Ah, damn it, psych is out of the equation now.
Anything else you want to say?
Um,
Neda wants to say, please subscribe.
yes, please, no, I'll say it. Please subscribe.
Yeah, continue.
Please subscribe and like and all that stuff.
Cheers, bye.
Alright.